say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Sooners will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rebels' offense will come out first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week.
There he goes! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They kick it away on fourth down. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Sooners offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that...
And he grabs it at the 15.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Got it near midfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Sooners are threatening on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And the defense just has to do a better job in coverage in that situation. Down close to the goal line, you know it's going to be man coverage. You just have got to do a better job sticking on your guy. And the defender just simply got beat.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Trying play action. Pressure coming.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the left. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Rebels will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. You know what time it is. It's 4th down. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete as he threw the helium ball, trying to float it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets a block. Touchdown Sooners! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but it's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Coastal Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Here comes the Heat. And pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now the play fake. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Rebels will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he missed it. No good. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one.
Personal foul. Looking to kick defense.
Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes a catch down the right side. Just making a huge... And he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the misconnection on the first attempt, see if he gets a little looser. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Here's the pressure. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air, it's Mateer. Picked off, what a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch it.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far, and it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long.
Breaks into the open. Inside the touchdown Sooners. Great job by the back on the option.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going with the ground game left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Turns it loose. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. Rides the back on the option to give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mateer. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Sooners look to keep this drive humming. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Pulls and fires complete. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Power football with the run. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A third down try for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's Ott. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He's up to 113 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to put...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground. He's got it again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Turning it on. Touchdown, Oklahoma. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. Touchdown, Sooners. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week one is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
Running back searching for a hole. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. On the move, he fires. He makes a catch. And they'll knock him down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Sets up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Slithers into space. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Still on his feet at the 45.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. Defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here's a heat. Escapes the sack. Going over the top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Quick step and go. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Leaves it with the running back. He'll try to take it back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. There he goes. He stopped at the 4-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Sooners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? What a costly mistake by this defense, and that really ought to do it. And the offense should be able to run out the clock. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Lets it fly. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.